What's up, Hollywood? Welcome back to the platform. We at the Mike's house for our 10th episode. Man, I'm so excited. What's up, Queens? In the house. What's up?
What's up, you guys? Justina Emily here and the beautiful Renella.
What's up, guys?
We made it to number 10, y'all. That's all we wanted. We're like, we hope we don't get canceled. Thank you guys for keeping us around.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be a part of all this. The 10th episode. That's amazing, y'all.
We're going to keep it going. We ain't going nowhere.
This is just a scratch in the surface. Not even a scratch. This is
an itch.
Yes.
Take care of the little itch. But you know what, you guys? We had reached out to you guys on the Platform podcast on Instagram, and someone had asked, what was the most impressive vocals you have ever heard live? Renella?
Mine was Celine Dion. I mean, this woman's voice was flawless. Like, she just opened her mouth and just felt like, like it was just like, wow.
You seen her in Vegas?
Yes, I saw her concert in Vegas, their whole show production. It's like, she's one of those singers, she doesn't even need a production, but because she's Celine Dion, she had the whole production. Like, I could watch that over and over again and be like, man.
Yeah.
How about you, Sledge?
Man, I'm going to just go local to one of the family artists here at the platform, at the Mike house. I got to say Subi, man.
Ooh,
yeah,
our very own Subi.
Nice. I gotta hear Subi.
Oh, yeah. Subi's nice. Subi's bomb.
What about you, Miss Justina? What do you think? Who do you think?
Honestly, hands down, I love music. I've been to so many shows, and honestly, that blew me away. Most impressive was Pink. Pink has a crazy vocal range. She not only does she do acrobats, like besides her whole production of her shows, homegirl covers Gnarls Barkley, AC/DC. I mean, the list just goes. She could do rock. She could do soul.
Right.
She has a lot of passion in her voice.
Because her beginnings was she was a rock and roll alternative, right?
I think they started her off like an R&B, and then she kind of went, her little pop rock kind of a thing. But Pink has an amazing voice. So, yeah, guys, if you have any questions for us, go ahead and ask away and hit us up on the Instagram at Platform Podcast. We are so excited to get our show started. We got a special guest in the house tonight. He goes by Jay, and he is bomb on the sax. Let's hear some of that. Everyone give it up for Jay. Tasty.
I was about to be like, that was amazing. That's such a beautiful gift.
Thank you, ladies.
Welcome to the platform.
Oh, thank you so much, y'all, for having me.
Man, so like, how much? I can't. How do you even begin to just play that? Like, is it a lot of like breath control? Is that something that you've always done since you were little?
Absolutely. I started when I was 7. It's definitely been a process, but I love it, and now it's just become kind of like my voice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you play very, very smooth. We heard, we mic'd you up here, and you just started going at it, feeling it from the heart.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to play the clarinet, man. It was like,
really, Sledge?
I tried.
You're looking like Squidward from SpongeBob.
It didn't work at all. I'm like, man, I'm just go ahead and learn DJing.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that definitely takes a little practice.
Yeah,
but,
you gotta have that breath, those lungs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not a smoker, are you?
What's that?
You're not a smoker.
Well, that's
depends on what you're talking about, but yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it real today.
Right.
All right, awesome. And then you have a couple of singles out right now, right? You guys want to tell the people about that?
Check out my SoundCloud right now, iTunes, all the platforms. We have a song called Remember right now that's really just nostalgic, kind of got that summertime vibe to it.
Nice.
Y'all check that out. And then also another song we did geared kind of toward that pop lane, which is called Take Flight.
So make sure you guys tune in or like look out for that. I have a question. So when you were little, did you just pick up the saxophone, and is that the main instrument that you thought that you could like master, or is it just something that's just a natural gift? Because that's such a rare instrument.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think my grandfather playing old jazz records and stuff, I was always intrigued by that shiny instrument. But coming up, pots and pans, we used to go to a Baptist church from like 9 a.m. to 9 at night.
Wow.
So it was like, I just got that music from every aspect. So my first performance, I actually rapped in front of a church. It was like a gospel rap or something like that. Oh. And then, my god uncle kind of started playing songs at the piano, and I kind of just gravitated towards it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So basically, from then on, that's when you just focus more on the saxophone,
Yes.
and that's what you mastered.
Yes, I actually started clarinet as well.
Oh, Sledge, you could have been
I really could have been him.
It could have
been me.
It wasn't an easy journey though, because I remember being like, man, it's kind of like a girlier instrument. I really don't love this thing. And then like for my birthday, mom's got me a sax, and then it was over.
That was
for
over.
me.
Wow.
Oh man, yeah, this is me.
Do you ever just play Careless Whisper?
Hey!
Because am I the only one that when you hear that, it's like sexy time?
Only you, Justina.
Yeah.
That's just Miss Justina. That's
just me.
Did you ever play any instrument when you were young?
I played the flag and color guard.
That's
Okay. I played the rifle.
Y'all gotta have coordination for that. For real.
Yeah, try not to hit your face. But no, actually the sax, it's just a sexy instrument.
Oh,
It really
you so
is. It's
much.
like a romantic and
It's
passionate.
sexy.
It's a sexy instrument.
Yeah, well, hey,
And actually on your Instagram, you do a lot. What I loved most about your Instagram is that you show a lot of positivity. You're in a band.
Absolutely.
What was your band's name called? Positive Vibes.
Hey.
Yes.
I love that.
I love
Absolutely.
it.
Gotta
And
stay
then,
positive these
yes.
days.
That's it.
As well as you go out and you help give food to the homeless.
Absolutely.
And like
Absolutely.
that's what intrigued me the most was that you're in the street physically handing out.
Active.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Man. And it's really incredible because the first time I went out there thinking, we're gonna bless some people and help some people, and in doing that, the people actually blessed me. Hearing some of the testimonies, some of what people have gone through and persevered through, and it was just cool, man. And I remember giving a guy like $10. It wasn't much. But the guy just was like, as long as you come in this area, bro, you're good. You don't have to worry about anything. I was like, bro, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that energy, man, that just to see us being reciprocated, man, is this beautiful thing out there. So.
And a simple little gesture from you can go a long way. Even a smile. A lot of people don't make eye contact. A lot of people are just kind of like, but all it really needs is all you really need to do is just give somebody their attention, look at them in their face, and know that
be
they've
sincere about it.
Yeah, know that.
And sometimes you could feel that energy as soon as you walk in a room. If someone has that bad or negative energy, and sometimes it's not even just because of what they're going through. It's sometimes someone just needs to give them a positive affirmation, like it's gonna be all right. You're gonna be fine.
Absolutely.
And you just smile and give that love, and then that reflects, back to them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And the music, definitely, because obviously, to me, like you said, that's your instrument and that's your soul coming out of the sax.
Yes.
Is that how sometimes when you play something, you feel like my pain is coming out of the sax, or my happiness is coming out of the instrument,
Absolutely.
or the saxophone?
Absolutely. Sometimes even both feelings transpire during one selection, and I just love how music could take you on a journey like that.
Right.
It's
That's
never easy.
amazing.
Yeah, that's right.
You can come
Absolutely.
up with, your own material. Some people don't, but man, it can be easy for some people to come up their own material.
Absolutely. Well, I produce, and I write all my material, and I kind of dabble on guitar and keys, but saxophone was definitely my segue into just music as a whole, and I love it, man. Definitely saved my life for sure.
Yeah. Who's your inspiration?
That's what
and a jazz. I want to say in a jazzy.
It's funny you mention that because I have a really, really big music catalog that I draw inspiration from. But a couple saxophone players, Charlie Parker, he's no longer with us. Rashawn Roland Kirk, he was like the black hippie of the saxophone. He would play like 3 or 4. And I just like how they were unique and different and did what they wanted to, as opposed to, conforming into that box. So those guys, as far as saxophonists alive or artists alive, I really call it what you call it, but one of the best performances that I've ever seen live was when I saw Kanye West at Coachella. And I was like, just overall, what I mean? It was just like, he was breaking down crying because his mom,
It's so
and then
emotional.
it was so emotional, and like how he came out with the fireworks and it was just, you could tell someone spent a lot of money on that. You know?
Kanye.
Big shout out to Kanye. You know what I'm saying, just his whole persona or whatever,
Right.
how he's a family man. You know, I look up to artists like such as himself right there.
Amazing.
So,
Is there any other artists that you would like to collab with and play for?
Man, absolutely. You know, Stevie Wonder. Shout out Stevie Wonder. We've done some events and stuff for him, but I've yet to grace the stage with him, and that would be great. A great
love you,
look,
Stevie.
for sure.
I love
You know,
I
for
love you,
sure, for
Stevie.
sure. But I like the Erykah Badu's in the game right now, the Commons, those kind of artists, the free flowing artists. I love to work with.
That's right.
And yeah, man, just anybody doing it, man. You know, I
he's
love
one of the
collabing.
very few living legends. Actually, he's the only living, like, who's a living legend musician right now?
Hey,
Carl?
he's
Last
up there.
time.
Yeah, he's up there, you know, and
Charlie Wilson.
oh yeah, oh man,
Oh, yeah,
Uncle
yeah.
Charlie, man, I
Uncle
love to work
Charlie.
with him too, bro. He got
Thanks,
it.
Carl.
He got it. Yeah.
Thank you, our producer
Yes,
Carl. Shout out to you,
absolutely.
Shout out to
And
you.
just his testimony really is dope. Charlie Wilson, from being homeless to where he is now, man, it registers with me because like right before Corona, we were like doing Staples Center and we had all these shows. I just did the
right.
halftime. I just did the national anthem for the Clippers.
Hey!
Like, yeah.
I did that too.
No, you did the Lakers. You did the,
All of a sudden.
oh, the Lakers over here. We're talking about I did that.
Wait,
too.
no, I did the Clippers in 2017, but I also did the Lakers. Yeah, no, I did.
Tell us that.
Yeah, I did. I did the Staples 7 times.
Okay.
No, I'm just humming. Okay, anyway, but we're talking about you. So so how did the Corona
yeah.
affect you?
Well, you know, just but financially, you know, from everything
course.
just being at a dramatic halt and waiting
Musicians.
for everything to come through, you know, I was kind of like going through a little homeless spell myself, and we were living from hotel to hotel, and that's when I kind of got the vision to start the Positive Vibes. So, and that's now a nonprofit where we're feeding homeless and we're giving back. But really, it really speaks to my heart because I was there, so to speak. And
That's amazing.
you know, and now it's just a great thing that came out of a struggle. Now we have this group of musicians, like-minded guys, and we just want to push the message out there. You know what I'm
That's
saying? And
amazing.
positivity. So
For your
I
for your
love it.
nonprofit, like where can people reach you guys to help out as well?
Right.
Absolutely. Right now, you can go to J Boykin Sax, and all the links to everything is right on the website. It's just JBOYKINSAX.com.
Because you can use
Be a
that
part of it.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'd
Help
love
out.
to be a part of that too.
Yeah.
Positive vibes. Me and Justina will be like
Yeah,
there. Like,
absolutely. The more the merrier.
Yes.
What I'm
It's
top
a
liver over
movement.
here. Right now?
Yes.
I'm
It's
top
a
liver.
movement.
of course,
Sledgehammer.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like,
Bring it up now.
I was thinking about the dance because you know me just, and then you be the DJ.
I could dance a little
We're
bit.
gonna be a part
Yeah,
of that
we could
whole
use it.
movement.
We could
That would
use it.
actually
Hey.
be awesome.
Sledgehammer is a
Yeah,
great
at the same time.
The
We need that.
platform
We
needs
need
to
you,
go
bro.
do some
Yeah.
yes, Miss Justina.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the
you
next
know,
project.
Yeah, we're gonna be collabing with you guys for sure.
That's
Because
amazing.
the
Oh,
platform,
yes.
I just love what you guys are doing. I love where your
Appreciate it.
spirit's
Thank
at.
you.
Christina, I can just tell you're just on fire right now for it. And,
Thank you,
And,
baby.
know, I feel the energy for real. You guys
No,
are
you
doing
might
that
be working
thing.
with Stevie Wonder
Absolutely.
someday soon.
Hey.
Before you
Put it out there in the
Before you
universe.
leave, let the young people know how to keep that positive energy going in their life, because you know you come up with that negative stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, how do you keep that going?
Absolutely. You know what? I'm a testament to tell everybody to just have a happy thought, have a happy place, you know,
Amen.
have an affirmation. And because it's not easy out
Yeah.
there, you know, and being where I am now, I can talk about it. You know, especially from a musician standpoint, there's a lot of hiccups and bumps in the show when
So
you're
much.
performing, and you just got to be like water. You just got to kind of roll with the punches, man. Just be like water to flow with it, and just remind yourself that you're worthy out there and you deserve it. You deserve
Thank you.
to keep pushing, man, in that positive light. And just to throw this out here, there's a little quick stem there. If you haven't seen The Secret, that's a good way to
It's so
put
true. I
a
watched that.
philosophy of kind of affirming to yourself and looking at the glass half full instead of half empty.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? That's all my little spiel is about positivity.
Well, good.
Absolutely.
Thank you
But,
so much for
hey.
coming out.
Thank you.
You
Jay,
ladies are the
thank you.
bomb.com. You
Thank
made
you
my
so much.
y'all
Can we
made
get
my
a little
job
bit
easy.
more? Can we get a little bit
Yeah.
more?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? Can you play us?
That's what we
Take
do.
us to our
Let's play that
commercial.
J. Cole one time, man. Let's do, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that'll work.
Go ahead and take us
Yeah,
out, baby.
here we go.
Beautiful, beautiful. We'll be right back with the platform right after these messages. Check her out.
Check this out, man. I just wanted to give y'all a quick update about everything that we got to offer here at this studio, right? So we got a brand new, never before done subscription plan specifically designed for artists by artists, you know what I'm saying? So what this is called is the Platform. And what the Platform is, it's a monthly subscription to where you can subscribe to our studio at 3 different price points. We got a bronze package, we got a gold package, and we got a platinum package. And what those different packages do is it gives you different types of access and different types of levels of services that we offer here every single week at the studio. So that way, if you're an independent artist on the grind and you're figuring out like, man, I need studio time, I need some beats, I need mixing and mastering, I need artwork, I need a music video, I need a podcast, whatever it is you need, all you gotta do is check out our Platform, our subscription service, and we got everything that you need for the price of one. You know what I'm saying? So we giving artists weekly access to our studio 2 hours a week, and you able to do everything that we have to offer. So hey, check us out. Make sure y'all follow us at Beyond Average LA. And once again, I go by the name of Raj Will. This is the Mike House Studios, and we are Beyond Average.
Welcome back to the platform. We got another special guest.
Yes.
Ladies, who we got?
I'm excited for this because this might be my long lost cousin.
Hey.
Everyone, give it up for Miss Mary Cruz.
All the way from London, Mary.
All the way from London. I just flew here today.
Yes, no. So
I was like, no.
tell everyone you're mixed with.
I'm Colombian, proud Latina, go Biden, and Iraqi.
Oh.
Listen,
So
yeah.
she's half Latina, half Armenian.
Yeah,
And
Iraqi
beautiful.
Armenian.
But
yeah.
you were born in London.
Yes, born and bred in West London.
So when people see you, people are actually surprised when you start speaking because you have an English accent.
Yeah, literally. So I'm an actress. I filmed a show on Monday, and literally the lead was like, wait, hold on, and this is a really educated guy, went to Yale, studied drama, like full on thespian. He was like, oh my God, like, I don't understand, like, how are you British, but you're brown? And I was like, and then the other lead actress was like, yeah, bro, like, there's brown people in England too.
Hello.
Bro, come on, bro.
Right.
You're like, have you ever seen the Spice Girls? Like,
Yeah,
movie?
exactly.
Really?
No, true.
Really?
But yeah, so I was born and bred in London, and I've been here like a few years.
How do you like it over here?
Yeah, I like it. It's just different. A different culture shock.
Tell us the beginnings when you first moved to LA. Just for all of you guys who don't know, Mary's actually one of my really good best friends from the very beginning. And I just want to say one thing. I'm so proud of her because she's very humble and she doesn't like to talk about herself. But I've
It's
seen
the British
Mary.
way.
Yeah, because she from the very beginning, this girl, like even like if you don't mind, she moved in with me. She slept on my couch for months and literally moved her way up, and now has her house in Tampa. She has a house up in the hills, and this woman has grinded her way. Even though she didn't have to, she would take the bus to go take to class, down to work. And I'm like, Mary, you don't even have to do that. She was like, but I don't care.
You know what?
I love that, dog. I love
Do you
that
know what?
accent.
I do not front. I do not care. Like, I don't care. Like, and that is the British way. Like, we don't front about, we don't go lease a car that we can't afford. We don't do that. I mean, my time in LA is literally like what you see on Entourage. It's like, moved into an apartment, got evicted because my friend had girls over and I told him not to, got evicted from another apartment. It was the same friend every time, by the way.
And I'm the friend that caught her, like, dang
yeah,
it.
so
But it was
I
okay.
stayed on another's couch. I
months.
did every job under the sun.
Right. We had fun though.
That sounds like a fun time.
It was fun. She'd just be like, where are you, Renello? It's like 1 a.m. I'm like, I'm next door neighbor.
Yeah, we had good times. I mean, LA is crazy. It's just I can't explain how crazy it is. But that is why I know that it is survival of the fittest.
Yes.
And when people say, "Oh, it's a 10-year journey," I used to be like, 10 years to make it. Bloody hell, that's a long time.
Bloody hell.
But actually, you do need like a few years to get used to LA. Like get your groove, make like a good group of people, and then like in terms of like auditioning, takes years to even start getting. Like people don't get it right. So like when a casting office, let's say for CW, Marvel, whatever, send out a casting, it will go to literally now the whole world, every agent. And out of all those castings, like they'll bring in like 30 people. So we're talking about thousands of people. They look at your headshot and they bring in like 30 people to read. So just to get an audition it takes people years. So like,
so true,
so like finally at the point where things are moving and like booking stuff, and it's just great. But it is literally survival of the fittest.
And for you to come in just by your headshots, do you find it like hard to get out of that stereotype of just one character, or that, you know, kind of roles that you're trying to get as an actor?
Do you know what? I don't have an issue with stereotypes, because at the end of the day, I go out for a lot of Latina roles, which is great, but I am Latina and I'm proud of it, and I look very Latina, so why would I not?
And you speak Spanish fluently.
And yeah, exactly. But obviously, like as your career grows, you earn your stripes, and you can now start doing what you want to do. But I feel I don't know, I don't see a huge issue with it. Yeah.
Right. So as you were, you know, developing yourself as an actress, what are the things that you would say that you went through that was kind of like a struggle that you had to fight through to prove and earn your stripes?
Okay, so honestly, when I was like 20, I was like, oh, well, I'm semi-attractive. I have nice hair, like, and I'm English, like, it shouldn't be that hard, whatever. But now I'm like, oh no, it is hard. Because it's not, our industry has changed so much that it's not about being pretty anymore. Like actually it's got nothing, like people don't care. You really have to be good. And I have always been a strong actress, but I didn't put in as much work as I thought I had to. So when people like talk about like work and I'd be like, well, what's so hard? Or just acting. But now I get it, like there is a system and you really have to take it seriously. And even though you think you're doing all these things to take it seriously, it all boils down to your work. Like your work, that's it. That's it.
So what would you say the shows that you've done that taught you a lesson, that gave you an eye opener, like this is what I have to do to get here? Because I know you've auditioned, and how much do you audition, and how do you feel when you don't get that part? Because it's like, from my understanding, like you have to audition a lot.
Out of like 100 things, I'll book like 1 or 2 things. That is literally the ratio.
100?
Yeah, that's literally the ratio. That's literally the ratio. And I know people that have literally been auditioning for like 8 years and they haven't booked anything. But then you will get that one thing, and then you're earning $50,000 an episode, or what, you know what I mean? Like it's an investment of time. But I think if you work hard enough and if you like hang on enough, I hope you will finally get like that series reg. I mean, that's what we can all hope for. But as I said, you just have to work hard, and you learn more every day. You just get better, and as an artist, you just get better. It's like anything. It's like being a singer. Like you develop your
as you keep
your
going,
instrument. Yeah, and then people in LA get to know you. Casting directors get to know you.
When you don't get those parts and you go home like, dang.
No,
you
never.
don't do that. Like,
no, never.
I look better than her. Why?
No,
like a monster.
You know
Why
what?
does she get the part?
When my manager and agent call me, I'm like, oh my God, really? Really? They liked me? I'm like that because and that's another thing, it's different to music, because in music people can listen to your mixtape or song and be like, oh yeah, you know what, I like this, but change the hook, whatever. With acting, you never hear anything. So you go in and they go, thank you very much, that's it. So you don't know if you were rubbish, you don't know if you were good.
Rubbish?
You don't, like, after a point I was saying to my agent, like, what if I'm really bad and we're in LA, no one would ever tell you here. Like maybe in New York or London, people would be like, I think you should look at another career. But here, people would just be like, no, I'm not joking. I've been in auditions and people have been like, oh my God, that was so good. We're having callbacks in an hour, so we'll let you know. Never hear from them. And I'm like, why would you go through all that trouble just to like...
Just say no.
Oh, really?
So you don't know. You don't know.
That's crazy. I mean, so what made you get into acting?
Do you know what? I loved music. I did singing all my life.
Yes.
It's what I loved. I wasn't an amazing vocalist, and I knew that, but I loved music.
She's being humble, but go ahead.
No, yeah. So I did that. I just remember when I was like 5, we would do like concerts and acting things at home, and we'd have a little box for like donations to like the 5 people in the house. I've just always liked it, but I did go to college. I did a business degree, so I really only started auditioning like a few years ago. So,
Wow.
Yeah, so it hasn't been that long, but I always did it. Yeah.
Awesome. What is your like advice for young artists that are or actors that are just starting? What is your advice to them?
I think join a really good class. I actually go to Graham Shields. Him and Deshaun Terry. Deshaun is actually on the morning show with Steve Carell and Jennifer Aniston. He's my coach. I love him. He's so good. Graham Shields is so good. I think going to a great acting school where people are supportive, because all my teachers are actually on shows right now, so they're not like haters. They're busy themselves and they teach because they actually want to teach. Also having a great group of acting friends, like my friend Selena Kay.
Shout out Selena.
Shout out Selena, always helps me with my self-tapes. Again, you have to have people around you that want each other to win,
Right.
and it is
Right.
possible, because not everyone's a hater.
No,
Because guess what? If
Right.
you know,
Deep inside.
once one's doing well,
right.
you bring each other. You know, you help each
Because
other.
if I'm like, this is my co-host Justine, and they're like,
Yeah.
why is that your co? You know what I'm saying? No, my girl
Yeah.
looks good. This is my girl
Yeah.
Mary. She looks. Hello. This is my DJ Sledgehammer. And this is Carl.
Hey, Carl! Shout out to
Hey.
Carl, our producer Carl.
Yes.
He all smiling
So,
right now. Look at that.
This is the thing. Like I said, she's so humble. She doesn't even talk about all the stuff she's done. She's done some things. Like I remember came home one time. She was like, "Yeah, I was on this TV show, and I was on. I didn't know that it was with Tia and Tamara or what.
Yeah.
And what is that thing? The show.
Real.
The Real. This girl did not know she was on The Real.
It was one of like my
She
first
just like
modeling
I was
job
like,
things.
Mary, you're so I love you, but like sometimes I'm like, Mary, you were on the freaking Real. Like that's a bit, you were there on the show, and she didn't realize it was a big deal. And then she was also in Aladdin, and they filmed in London. She was you'll see her in the background next to Will Smith, and
That
she's
was
like,
fun.
oh, it's like whatever.
She's like, it's Will Smith.
Hello, you know.
Hello, Will.
Like right now, you're working. Can I talk about that? You're working on.
No, not really.
Not really. Okay, not yet.
I don't
She's
know.
on a
I signed NDA, so I'm not sure.
popular TV show.
Yeah.
So that's coming soon,
Yes.
and a couple of them
yes.
that you can't really talk about just
How
yet.
do you feel about Aladdin? When you the whole experience about
Yes.
Aladdin, bringing it to life, knowing that it's such a good childhood, classic. How that's big.
Yeah, do you know
Right.
what?
That's like Coming to America, like of the room, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
that was that's actually my favorite movie. Coming to America. No, do you know what? Aladdin was great. I actually auditioned for one of the girls in the beginning that robs Aladdin. And production were like, you know what, you're too tall. Aladdin's really small. Like, it's not going to work. Would you still like to be part of like Jasmine's, I guess, maids?
Entourage, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, I'd love to. I was like, yeah, of course. It was great. It was, the set was so amazing.
It's beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
I love that
Yeah.
cartoon. I used to watch it by myself.
Our costumes literally took like 2 hours to get into. They were like extensive costumes.
Dang.
Yeah, literally. It was like corset, this on top of this jewelry, whatever. Will Smith was really nice. He was so nice.
Yeah.
And he was huge.
Like, wait, what?
Like,
Wait, hold
he
on.
was huge.
Like tall, big.
Yes, tall.
Okay.
His body was huge.
Okay.
Yes.
The way you said it was like, okay, Jada.
No, I just didn't expect him to
You
be
want
so
Jada to
big.
come after you.
No.
I'm just playing. You know? But,
No, Jada.
right. And go ahead. What? Can we talk about cheetahs?
Let's go.
Go on then.
So, okay, that's another thing. Mary used to have this ringtone.
Oh yeah, I spoke it into existence.
She spoke it into existence. Her ringtone was "Bands will make you dance."
Bands to make you dance.
My innocent mind thought it was like bands, like like bands, like a band, rock band.
Oh yeah, I was.
I
like,
didn't know that bands means like
Rubber bands.
Rubber bands
on
on.
the money.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yes.
Oh, yeah, the bands on the bank. Yeah.
I did not know that it's meant bands will make you dance like for strippers.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty.
I love you guys. So this girl, educated me on that, and now look at her. She's basically her family owns Cheetahs, which is a long time strip.
Yeah, it's been on Hollywood for like almost 30 years.
But it's not full on. It's like all the celebrities go there right after. It's basically like a club now. Like they just have bikini dancers and stuff like that. But all the celebrities come there, from Wiz Khalifa to, everybody.
Yeah.
And Mama.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can't wait for COVID to be over.
Very, very soon, we hope. But we can't thank you enough for coming on board.
And I will be practicing.
I will be practicing, getting my summer body ready.
Can I just tell you, like, one time I went when it was closed and I like ran up on the pole and I literally like pulled this whole muscle. It's really hard. That's right. No. Honestly, I thought I broke my arm because I was like, oh my gosh, it's really hard.
Okay, well, we're going to take up a pole dancing class, a fitness class, to practice.
Right. We can go over there for free.
I thought you had one already.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you have one in your bedroom.
I wish I did.
You have one in your bedroom.
Oh, Mary. Mary's going to do a tell-all.
You have one in your portable bedroom. You have that pole in your bedroom.
I do?
Yeah, you do.
Oh my gosh, I do. Well, thank you, Mary. Would you let people know where they could find you on Instagram, contact you?
Hi there. Hello. You can find me on Instagram at Miss MISS Mary MARY Cruz CRUZ. Thanks.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Miss Cruz. Thank you so much to Jay, our sax player. We just had a really good time.
It's our 10th.
Number 10.
It's our 10th episode.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.
Be sure you guys follow us on Instagram at the Platform Podcast, as well as subscribe to Beyond Average Sound on YouTube so you guys can get caught up with all of the crazy shenanigans here.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Renella.
Thank you, Miss Justina.
Thank you, Mr. Sledgehammer.
Thank you, Mr.
And your
Steele.
makeup artist?
Oh, shout out to Jackie, my makeup artist. Shout out to Carl. Thank you, Carl, for holding that down. Our producer. And
Shout out to Pretty Little Thing.
Pretty little thing. Thank you.
DJ Sledgehammer, take it away.